Whatever happened with that Hunter Biden laptop thing? I mean, it is the son of the President of the United States of America, and we now know it's all verified, it's all true. So, I mean, whatever happened with it? Are we finding new things on there? Might as well bring in the expert for that, huh? Miranda Devine, of course, with the New York Post and author of the book You Really Should Be Digging Through Laptop from Hell about this whole thing. Miranda, first, you have a column up in the New York Post with some new info on the Hunter Biden thing. What is it?
Well, hi, Jesse. Look, what's happening is, I guess, the empire strikes back. This is the kind of attempt to spin the narrative, to tilt it back in Hunter's favor on the laptop. And it's being run by Hunter's new best friend, a very wealthy entertainment lawyer in Los Angeles called Kevin Morris, who made his fortune representing the South Park guys. So he's become, according to other of Hunter's friends, Hunter's new sugar brother. He's lent him over $2 million to pay back his overdue tax bill to help him out with this probe in Delaware into Hunter's tax and tax affairs and overseas business dealings to try and get him off the hook there. And also, apparently, Kevin Morris is paying $20,000 a month for Hunter's Malibu house. So he's obviously a very good friend. Nice to have a friend like that. But what he's also done, apparently, is assemble a sort of a war room of about 30 investigators and lawyers to basically avenge Hunter and to try and tilt the story back in their favor. And they're not, from what I can tell, I mean, I've spoken to Kevin Morris. From what I can tell, they're not actually contesting the content of the laptop or the damning material that is evidence of the Biden family's influence peddling scheme in China and Russia and Romania and so on, which reaped them tens of millions of dollars during Joe Biden's vice presidency. But they're not tackling that. But what they are trying to do is sort of muddy the waters and put up a smoke screen, I guess, about the origins of the laptop. Kevin Morris has sort of constructed this sort of vast right-wing conspiracy that involves Roger Stone and Keith Abloh, who was Hunter's former therapist, psychiatrist, and a whole bunch of other characters that really have nothing to do with the laptop, but he's sort of dragooning them in and concocted this sort of far-fetched story that says that they stole Hunter's laptop or hacked the cloud or did something and manufactured this material. Well, not the material. They're actually not disputing the material because it's kind of impossible to do that. But they are disputing that John Paul MacIsaac received the laptop from Hunter Biden. That's what they're trying to dispute. And I guess, I mean, it sounds sort of silly. Why would you waste time doing that? But I think that there is a lot of, on the left, there are media allies of the Democrats and of the Bidens in particular who are very ready to accept any sort of new narrative that would exonerate Joe Biden or somehow prove that they were not remiss when they buried the story back in October 2020 before the election.
Don't miss Jesse Kelly Breaks History, Che Guevara, the latest episode of a new series available now exclusively for First TV supporters. Visit the First TV app or thefirsttv.com to subscribe and start watching today.